Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for this short video on a new watch band that I got from my Tudor Black Bay. This is the 41 millimeter. I bought this watch used, I'd say probably around 2022 maybe. It was in pretty rough shape when I bought it. The case was really scratched up on the side, and since I polished it out. I got it out pretty good. So I'm not a big fan of wearing bracelets next to watches. I'm not sure exactly why people do that, but I guess for some, it's a look they like. I just think it's bad for the watch. But anyway, the other thing that I always recommend is if you ever buy a watch used, even new, always make sure you get one with a stainless steel bracelet. Even if you don't intend on wearing the bracelet, the reason why is the bracelet alone for this watch is about $1,000, maybe a little over. I haven't even seen them used for less than that. So, and even if you don't like the bracelet, it's money in the bank, man. Just put it away. It actually increases the value of the watch down the road should you want to sell it. It always looks better when you can say, yeah, I got the stainless steel bracelet. Hey, straps are a dime a dozen. You can get leather straps for these things all day long. NATO straps, whatever, they just don't cost that. They don't cost $1,000. To me, the bracelet is more like an extension of the jewelry aspect or option of the watch, so to speak. So, this watch, if you're looking at the bezel insert and you're like, man, why is that bezel insert so shiny? It's actually ceramic. I had this made. I was the guy that was trying to see if there was any interest in these ceramic inserts, but I sold 4, so I kind of lost my shirt on that. That was, it's not a taste that everybody enjoys. So some people like the aluminum. I prefer ceramic on my watches. I would have liked to have had it in more of like a flat ceramic, kind of like what's on the Pelagos, but getting this produced was like pulling teeth. I mean, yeah, it's a it's a wild ride. So when I decided that I was going to start looking for a stainless steel bracelet for this watch, I'm like, man, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't want to pay $1,000 for that. I just didn't have the money, and I just said, you know what? It's not worth it to me. I've heard some horror stories about trying to size those bracelets correctly, even though they're great quality. They have probably the best clasp in the business, but I just didn't. I didn't want to pull the trigger on that kind of money. I could buy another watch for that. So I learned my lesson. Okay, so the next time I would buy a used watch, I was going to get it with the bracelet on it. But this one, I found that Forstner was making one called the Model O. That didn't work out so good because the lugs on this thing are 22 millimeter lugs here, a lug opening. And then it would taper all the way down to 16 here. And that looked crazy to me. That was like too much of a taper. I think the correct taper would be something like 20 millimeters here to 16, whereas this bracelet, and I'll get to who makes it in a second, is 22 millimeters at the lug to 18 at the clasp. Now, I since sold that bracelet. I got maybe half of what I paid for it, so lesson learned. It was good quality, but it just didn't resonate with me. It was just way too much of a taper. I just didn't like the way it looked. This bracelet is from Uncle Straps, formerly, well, they're still Uncle Seiko. Like if you typed in Uncle Seiko on the web, Uncle Straps is going to come up. I think he just rebranded himself. Great product. This is actually, these are screw-in links, not too thick. It's a lot of what people would like in an Oyster bracelet. It's very flowing, wears well, it's very comfortable. This is a chunky watch. If you guys have, I don't know if everybody watching this video has this watch, but this watch has a lot of thickness to it. So it's very important that you get a strap that wears very well. The clasp on this is very nice. It's dual push button deployment. There's no swing over latch or lock. It's literally locked in place with these two. There's like a spring mechanism inside here. Very nice machining on the on the flip inside. I guess that's a swing arm for the clasp, I guess. Anyway, done very well. The finishing on the sides of the watch, done well. Satinated on the top. There's really not much more I could say about this other than it's a great product. It's probably going to cost you, I think it's like $160 or something like that. But when you consider what the factory bracelet costs, and a lot of people don't like the rivets that go down the side on the original bracelet, where this doesn't have that, it's a cleaner look. I think you'll like it. My basic impression of this is way thumbs up. Okay, it's just great product. So if you're looking, look for Uncle Straps, and it's called the Senator. So if you look up Tudor straps or Tudor bracelets on there, and then Senator, that's what comes up. I can't say much more about this, guys. It's just a great product from a good company, good customer service. Yeah, I think you'll like dealing with them. And anyway, that's going to pretty much sum up this video. I said it wasn't going to be very long. I'll see you guys in the next video, and as always, take care.